Hey, so this is the Chapter 2 review of Basic Virology by Wagner and Hewlett. So this chapter focused on the replication and reproduction of viruses. Now, the method by which viruses reproduce is by infecting host cells, really. And what this does is actually cause changes on the surface of the cells. Protein changes, actually. Proteins are very important in most molecular biology. A lot of organic chemistry, uh, and certainly virology. Now, this process in plant cells is actually called lysogeny, which is a very interesting term. It sounds a little bit like misogyny, but it's not the same spelling of gyny, or it's actually Jenny, Geny, lysogeny. Uh, Now, what else I learned from this chapter is that different symptoms of viral sicknesses are actually caused by the virus targeting different types of living tissues. For example, the common cold actually infects the nasosinus, the sinus tissue, and that's actually why it causes headaches. Because as it infects these tissues, it actually those tissues become inflamed. Uh, Another thing, the infection process of animal cells is just called transformation, and the real reason for why this is because it really is just transforming cells into factories to reproduce more viral material. There are also two different kinds of viral reproduction. There's the constant reproduction and there is the latent reproduction. The constant reproduction is much more of the classical depiction. What I was shown in middle school, when I took biology in middle school, was that a virus will penetrate the cell, inject its material, and then a short time later a whole bunch of viruses will pop out of the cell. That is constant reproduction. They are constantly reproducing, and in doing so they are essentially destroying cells to do this. The latent reproduction seems to be much more like what herpes does. The virus comes in, injects its material, and that material actually becomes part of the cell, and that cell can continue to live on, but will actually be essentially a vampiric servant of the virus. No, one thing that I did learn is that HIV actually infects the tissues of the central nervous system. I had no idea about this before. That is a very interesting little tidbit there. So, yeah, a very good chapter. I'm really enjoying this book so far. Thank you for watching. Peace.